right, friends. When we were on vacation last week and the week before, the seasons changed. We went from winter to spring. And it is now spring. And during the spring, we see lots of animals. We hear some birds chirping. And I have noticed a lot of these animals around. What do we see in this picture? It's a bunny. It is a bunny. This is called the ABC Bunny, and it's written by Wanda Gag. I'm going to take my brace off while I read the story. Remind me to put it back on. I took it off yesterday at lunch and forgot to put it back on. That was a big mistake.
Why was a mistake?
Pardon me?
Why was a mistake?
Why was it a mistake?
Oh, because I'm supposed to wear it all the time. I'm supposed to wear it all the time. So the mistake, it was kind of funny. All right, the ABC Bunny. Alex speaks acorn. What else do you notice on the cover of this book, friends? Some leaves. Right, there are some leaves on the cover of this book. And the leaves have letters in them. The ABC Bunny. Oh, look at that page. The bunnies have the pages covering them up like blankets. Like little blankets. A for apple, big and red. B for bunny, snug in a bed. There's an apple, big and red. There's a bunny, snug in the bed. You okay, Noah? C for crush and D for dash. E for elsewhere in a flash. Crash, the apple fell off the tree and it came crashing down. Look at the bunny is looking at it. The bunny hears the crash and runs away. There's the letter E for Amelia. And Elizabeth. E for Amelia and Elizabeth. We're going to get to it. F for frog, he's fat and funny. Looks like rain, he says to the bunny. There's the fat frog, the frog fat and funny. G for gale, which is a very big wind. H for hail, which are like frozen snowballs, little baby snowballs that come down when the weather's warm. Hippity hop goes bunny's tail. G for gale and H for hail. Hippity hop goes bunny's tail. There's bunny's tail. There it is, right up here. Amelia, the book's over here, sweetie. I for insects here and there. J for J with jaunty air. I'm going to show everybody their names. We had E for Amelia and for Evan and for Elizabeth. We haven't gotten to N for Noah yet. Or M or R.
No, Mom, I have O too.
You do have O, but your name doesn't start with O. Your name starts with N-O-A-H. Here we go. K for kitten. Catnip crazy. L for lizard. Look how lazy. Lizards just lay in the sun and soak up the sun. Over here, River. There's the lizard laying in the sun. There's the kitten.
I can't see.
Better?
Whoa.
Whoa, the bunny's looking close at that. Here we go, get ready. M for mealtime. Munch, munch, munch. These greens are good for lunch. M for mealtime. Munch, munch, munch. The greens are lettuce and peas and broccoli and things that the bunny is finding in their garden. And here's what I know. I used to have a vegetable garden and a perennial garden. It was a perennial cutting garden. I used to cut flowers. And the bunnies would eat not only my vegetables, but my perennials. N for napping and N for Noah. Oh, I forgot to say M for Morgan back here. M for Morgan, there it is.
I see it.
N for Noah, napping in a nook. O for owl with a bookish look. The bunny's taking a nap.
What's that creature?
What's what?
An owl.
It's an
That
owl.
creature is an owl.
That creature is an owl.
What's that first doing there?
What does an owl say? Hoot, hoot. Push past applesauce, River.
I thought owl. When we go to park, I thought owl was then owl we got this.
P for poppy and P for prickly porcupine, pins and needles on his spine. P for the porcupine with pins and needles on his spine. The porcupine is an animal that has these little pins. He uses it for protection. If you touch it, it's very sharp. And he protects himself from other animals. Q for quail, R for rail, for squishy tail. Who else has an R? Who else's name starts with R?
Me.
Reuben. Who else? Robbie. Who else? River. So these are little quail. And that is the rail that the quails sit on. Sometimes you see a rail on the outside of a bird feeder that the birds sit on to eat the seed. T for tripping back to town. U for up and upside down. Look, he's upside down. Yep, the bunny's upside down, and now he's taking a trip back to town.
Did they take a mouse?
We're almost done. V for view, valley to. W for we welcome you. There's the valley. Ooh, down here's the valley. And there's a sign that says welcome.
Here.
Mm-hmm. We have 3 more letters, friends. X for exit, off, away. That's enough for today. Exit means leave. And the bunny is running away. He's running away, that bunny. There he goes. Running away. Why for you take one last look for zero, close the book. Y-O-U spells you. And the zero means nothing. There's nothing left. The story is finished. And it's time to close the book. So we read this book about bunnies. Now we are going to do a little bunny craft. And we have a toilet paper roll that has white paper on it. We have
Oh,
what are these?
two noses,
What are these?
2 eyes.
Ears, that's right, Reuben. So we have 2 ears for our bunny. We have 2 what are these guys? Eyes for our bunny. Got one flipped over the wrong way. So we have 2 eyes for our bunny. We have and some whiskers for our bunny. A nose and some whiskers for our bunny. And then when we're done, we'll draw a little mouth on our bunny. So here is what I'm going to do. I am going to start at the top of the bunny and work my way down. So first, I'm going to put the ears on my bunny. What's this, guys? What do we call this guy?
The glue.
This is our glue wand. We do our dip, dip, dipping. And this is a little tricky. We're gonna have to dip, 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 and we're gonna have to put glue on the inside. So I'm gonna smear lots and lots of glue on the inside. Do you notice how I'm holding it? And I'm putting the glue on the inside. I'm gonna get some more glue. Ooh, it's a little drippy, but that's okay. I'm gonna let it drip, drip, drip on the inside. You look, you can see the glue right on the inside. Do you see the glue on the inside?
Yeah.
I put it on the inside. Now I'm going to take one ear and I'm going to glue it. I'm going to hold it, press, 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 hold, 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 and look, it sticks. And I'm going to take the second ear and put it right next to it. Press, 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 hold, 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 it sticks. So now I have 2 ears on my bunny. So what's going to come next?
The eye.
My eyes. So I'm going to put the eyes right here, one here, and one here. So I'm going to do some dip, dip, dipping. I'm going to spread, 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 spread. You'll notice I have a lot of glue on here, friends. Do you see how much glue is on there? There's a lot. I'm very generous with the glue, which means I use a lot of it. When you're generous, you give a lot. So I'm going to take one eye and I'm going to put it, tap, 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 tap it into the glue. I'm going to take the second eye and I'm going to tap, tap, tap it into the glue. Look, there they are. And they're sticking because I used a generous amount of glue. So remember to be generous with the glue. I'm going to do glue again. What's next?
No.
My nose. Now I'm going to go. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put my whiskers on first, I think. And then put the nose on top of the whiskers. What do you think?
Yes.
Once again, I'm going to have to use a generous amount of glue. Whoa, look at all that glue. Very generous. You see all that glue, River?
Yeah.
Here we go. Zippity-doo-dah. Look at all that glue, Noah. Now I'm going to take my whiskers and I'm going to put them on the glue. And because I use so much, they stick. If you use a little bit, they won't stick. You have to use a lot. You have to use a generous amount.
It's my girlfriend.
And now I'm going to take some more glue and I'm going to put it right on top of the whiskers, right where the whiskers meet in the middle. You see that? See how I did that? See where I put it? Right in the middle. Here it is, River. Look what I did. Now I'm going to put the pom-pom on top of that glue. And look what I have. There's our bunny. And we will add a mouth. If you would just grab me a marker and I'll put a mouth on this, please. Thank you very much.
Wow.
I really appreciate it. There we go. I'm just going to put a little smiley mouth on my bunny. Look at him! Isn't he cute?
Oh, so cute.
Wow.
Great job.
And then you can take these home and put them on your nightstand. Ah! That's why I have to be generous with the glue. I'm going to put a little more dab, dab, dab on there. Sorry, Mr. Mouse, you can't breathe. Mr. Rabbit, you can't breathe right now. There it is. I'm just going to let him lay here like this while he dries so that I'll be able to stand him up later. So there it is. Thank you, friends. Try this at home, Acorns.